We're here. It's Zomboid time. Welcome, welcome. We were stabbing our way through the apocalypse, if memory serves. Yeah. Stand back. I gotta practice my stabbing. Like my Roberto is a little off. It's okay. Making pretty good progress through this neighborhood area. Should probably head up here for something. Just to check it out. School or someplace. 8 o'clock in the morning, time to get on the road. Really wish I could use that axe, but I can't. Oh well. Foggy. I forget, were we on the verge of leveling something up? Carpentry is very close. Sprinting is pretty close too, actually. TV's over, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Food? I have a bag of chips. Foggy morning. I know there are some hordes around. We saw them before. And they will be a fun surprise in the fog. But it is what it is. There was one like over here. I wonder if they're still there. Hey, Republic. Oh, I see one there. See zombies across the street. You know, the responsible thing is probably just to stay home when you're dealing with, like, when the fog is like this. It's probably the most reasonable thing is just don't go out, right? You just stay home, do home tasks. There's always things that need to get done at the house, but it's hard. Long kitchen knife of wounding. Why didn't that get? Oh, or was it the other one that got its? Must have been the other one that got its level. Breaching kitchen knife of firmness. Ooh. Hey, come here. I'm gonna use the fence. Use the fence as much as possible. I saw a thing where somebody stood like right next to the fence and faced the other way. I think that might keep them from being able to like lunge at you, but I don't actually know that for a fact. It might just be a... I don't keep up on all the little thingies that you can do, make things easier. Probably should. Letter opener is technically a stabby implement, but probably not worth the effort. Whoops. Don't you hate it when you try to go through a door and you end up on the other side of the wall? Happens to me every day. Lots of zombies around. Hey, Luca. Okay. Wait for you guys then. One day I'll get the timing of that down, but it won't be today. Where are you? I hear you making noise, but... My knife! Alright, toss that one. Equip this one. Give me something else. Give me the meat cleaver in my secondary. Cereal. I will take the cigarettes. I will take the chips. I don't need any of the rest of that. A pencil. Nothing. All right. Should look for just killed a few zombies. Not much, Frank. Look for watches. In here? Nope. Are we still on infinite water? We are still on infinite water. Okay. Typical woodland, that doesn't help me. Duct tape. I gotta remember that duct tape is what you use to repair. Hey, Zavi. Knives. I don't usually bother with duct tape because it's not something that is needed most of the time with most of the weapons I use, because you want to use like wood glue to make it work better. But knives, not so much with the wood glue. I want to go in here, so I think I'm going to have to kill this group. Wait, did I already go in there? I did already go in there. Okay, never mind. I don't need to go in there. Hey, look at that. It's like I planned it that way. You can see that there's an open window right there. I've already went in that place. I would just really like to get a combat knife instead of this, all my little tiny knives that I've been using. Duct tape, woo. It's the same number of syllables, and it's one of the all-time great kids' morning songs, morning show songs. Well, my favorite is still, one of my favorites is still Gummy Bears, which is a Saturday morning cartoon that a lot of people don't remember. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere, having adventures that beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. It's a good one. I don't remember much about the show, but I remember the theme song. I know that when they drank the gummy berry juice, it made them bouncy. Hey, John. Yeah, there's a lot of these. There's been a lot of these party houses today. Like a lot of them are the. Oops. Thunder, 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 cats. I watched a lot. Morning, Bud Pit. How's tomorrow doing? Also, you seem to be up even earlier than usual, or possibly haven't gone to bed yet. I don't know which one. Hey, bourbon bottle. Yeah, I watched a lot of Saturday morning cartoons when I was a kid, and a lot of them repeatedly because I lived overseas when I was little, and my grandparents on Saturday mornings would put like an 8-hour VHS cassette in and just tape Saturday morning cartoons and then mail us the tapes. So I had like full-on tapes of Saturday morning cartoons that I would just watch over and over again. Yeah, it was nice of them. I like that we've got the naked zombies in here with no bed, because this is supposed to be a empty house. It's funny. Never seen that happen before. Jar, plaster. Well, sure, you don't need a bed. I mean, clearly they were having a party in here. I guess maybe that was, they were like, you know, you break into an empty house to have a illicit party. I can see that happening. Oh, I should take that bread knife. Very careful with these hordes, just a little bit at a time. Feel a lot better if I could find like a combat knife, something that's not going to break on me at slightest provocation. Hey, stay down. Alright, I need to swap these before this thing breaks. Secondary. Primary. Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted. Primary. Here, make that secondary. There we go. I was big My big cartoons when I was a little kid were I was really into He-Man when I was small, and then I was really big into G.I. Joe and Transformers and the Ninja Turtles. Those are my the bulk of my kids' shows. Toys-wise, I had a lot of G.I. Joes and Ninja Turtles. Harmful kitchen knife of excess. I feel like I recently gave this fact in stream, but maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. The theme song for Ninja Turtles was written by the guy who eventually went on to create like sitcoms, The Big Bang Theory, and 2.5 Men. I can't remember what his name is, but he started his career off as like a music composer for TV. Wrote the Ninja Turtles theme song. Also, I think the Power Rangers theme song? Yeah, I was never into Power Rangers either. I was a little too old when Power Rangers came around. And having been into Voltron as a child. Hey, Phil. Having been into Voltron as a child, I considered the Power Rangers to be a ripoff of Voltron. And was very incensed about it. They're just ripping off Voltron. Chuck Lorre, there you go. Firm meat cleaver. Of course, at that point, I didn't know that giant robot was just kind of a generic thing that happens in Japan. Durability, alright. Monkey? I don't remember that show. King by the White Lion that some people say the Lion King ripped off. It's a rifle. Key. Wondering if Magic Monkey. I really don't remember this show at all. I'm wondering if this didn't make it to the United States. I have played in Bedford Falls before, but it's been a long time. Was it literally called Magic Monkey? Show. It was just called Monkey. Was it a cartoon or a live action thing? Live action. Oh yeah, this is definitely nothing I've ever seen before. It looks like it must be one of the many adaptations of Journey to the West, though, judging from the look of it. Yeah, that's a... Hey, a generator. Sealant. I wonder if I can carry this thing back without getting assaulted. I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, I found a shot of it online. Had to look, but I found it. Yeah, I don't think that made it to the United States, or at least it certainly didn't make it onto any of the tapes that my grandparents sent me. Hey, Sweeney. Tell Drunk I say hi. And I'm going to crush him! I don't think my grandparents paid any attention to the content. They just like, kids watch this stuff. Just put it in, press play, or press record, come back 8 hours later and take it out. There you go. It was never broadcast in the United States. 1700, huh? Alright, so we did this house and this house. You pity me. It's alright, I'll get over it. We can't all have everything. Yep, yeah, I mean, it was literally just raw taped TV footage, so yes, it was all the ads. You could see all the crazy cartoon toy ads from the period. In terms of books, I suppose I should do stuff over here. Hang on. Pick up anything fresh, so I don't need to do any of that. Well, my grandparents were in Texas, so no, no, not too many English language stations on the air in Texas, especially not in the early '80s. Probably still not, but I already have a Molotov. Remember making that. Yeah, there's a huge Japanese population in Hawaii. Has been for a long time. It's probably, I would expect, the third. Like, after white people and the native Hawaiians, it's probably the third largest ethnic group, I would guess. If I were just gonna guess off the top of my head. That's why things like Yakuza has that whole section that takes place in Hawaii in the most recent Yakuza game. Also, there was one of those, like, Japanese reality shows that I think had a season that was in Hawaii. I was gonna look for a book, right? Where are my books? What did I do with my books? These I've read already, right? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we'll get into the school and then I'll really get books, but today... Oh, here we go. Metalworking. Carpentry is not good enough yet. Trapping, let's take trapping. Books I've already read go on the bookshelf. Books I haven't read yet go in the other cabinet. It's actually kind of true with my real life too. My bookshelf behind me has pretty much exclusively books I've already read on it. I don't put books on the bookshelf usually until I finish them. I had not heard about that one, Mud Pit. That'd be a weird way to live. I have only one book on the floor that needs to get read right now. But I'm reading something else at the moment, so it'll have to wait. My baloney has a first name. Why can't I take it out of there? There we go. I think I vaguely remember somebody mentioning that before or seeing some reference to it before. It does sound vaguely familiar, but I can't say that I know much of anything about it. Oh, I don't have to cook that. Never mind. Bologna slices. I should probably actually cook them into something, but it seems like a lot of work that I don't feel like doing. I try not to buy books unless I'm actually going, like, until they're like, all right, I'm gonna read this book now. It's the only when I actually will buy books. Part of the challenge. How's he supposed to know if he could do it if he's not naked to start with, right? Makes sense to me. God, I'm so not used to driving a car that's not going at slowpoke speeds. Yeah, that'll happen. Makes sense to me. The whole magazine can't be sweepstakes and coupons. It's gonna be extra bits you can use for toilet paper. Oh, I do have the pickup trash mod. Come on, be open. There you go. All this rotten food. Or not, if that's what you're into. I didn't say that's what I'm into. I'm just being I'm being kink positive. I like to be supportive. Did he sell those things and to get money to do other stuff? Sounds like that what I would do. I'm gonna guess, Phil, this was probably back when DVD players were still a big deal. I mean, that naked man with the trying to sell you a DVD player is being followed by a camera crew, so gotta factor that in. Ah! Hey. I tried to push you and you didn't push, cheater. I don't know where he got me, but it's apparently not in a, Oh, it's the left hand. Okay, that makes more sense. Did I just have a laceration on that hand, too? $10,000 worth of stuff to get free. I've never really understood. I'm sure there's probably somebody who's written like articles about it or something. The streak of like mild sadism that runs through Japanese media, or not media, but like they're like game shows. They seem like, as a culture, they seem like nice enough people, but their game shows are very sadistic. I wonder if anyone has done a look into why that is. Yeah, I mean, yes, what they did during World War II was pretty terrible, but but it's a pretty different culture now than it was in 1944. Only time they can be openly mean to somebody. I think there might be something to that, EXE. Okay, lost that one. Need to get into the library. That's like the whole reason I came over here. Whoa! Surprise! Hang on, hang on. I don't like this angle. This whole knife situation is making life difficult, I gotta say. I suppose that's why I'm doing it though, right? That was like the point. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Come on, just die. There we go. I do need some hunting knives. My boot isn't a knife. That is true. I'm not willing to forego my stomping though. Yeah, maybe, Sweeney. Sharpened screwdriver. All right, finally made it to the library. All right, archery is irrelevant. Commercial. Mostly just gonna take like volume 1s and volume 2s. I'm not gonna worry about the higher level books at the moment. It probably will never become something that matters. Let's be honest. Actually, where am I on cooking? Level 6, so I need like the 7-8 book. Find it. That one. DXE. Hey, how to use generators. That's what you like to see right there. Already picked this up, right? Doomsday Survival Basics. Yes. In fact, I've picked it up twice already. Farming Volume 1. I like this global inventory, but I don't like how it jumps to whatever the actual inventory is when you actually go to take something from it. Hey, I'm busy. Guys, don't know how to respect a man who's just trying to do something in the library. Thank you for that. Oh, okay, we're full. All right. Full inventory means it's probably time to go home. What that means. I think I've played on New Albany once before. I don't remember much about it, but the name sounds very familiar, so I'm assuming I have. So speedy. I think it's probably more about how to hook it up to the electrical system of the house. I can't say I know much about doing generators myself, but I think it's probably a little bit more complicated than just like plugging it in and pressing go. And you know, I could be very wrong on that, but I've always assumed it's more complicated than that. You visiting storage places? Because that's where I find lots of generators usually. I feel like this is a chance for me to be educated. Somebody here must have like a generator for their house. What is the process of hooking it up to your electrical system? Well, there you go. You can tell me. It's literally just plugging it in and pressing go? Yeah, so that's what I assumed, that what the wiring it into your house so that it can power like the whole house in one shot. That's what I think that it is, that what you're being taught by the thing. Not just how to, like, you know, plug something into it. Thanks, Phil. I can't use it for anything other than, I think I chopped down a tree with it, but... Let me connect this thing, just so it's ready for the future. That I have enough gas for it. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is, like, we just connected it to the whole power grid, I think is what we just did. I think I might have to do a burn, guys. I want to go downtown a little bit to like the hardware store, but I don't think I can do that with my knives. So I think I'm going to have to do a burn. Just want to put that out there so people can start getting themselves mentally prepared for it. All about priorities, right? You know what, I don't know if I talked about this already or not. The, the little rabbit hole I've fallen down recently that I'm trying to, like... Hey there. Cowstub? Is that Cowstub? I forgot how to parse your name. The rabbit hole I've fallen down recently, and I'm having to convince myself that it is not something I need to do, and I need to just not go any further on it, is the handheld retro gaming thingies. You know, little handheld retro gaming computers, gamepads. Well, they're like modern, essentially Game Boys, but yeah, the modern ones that run a bunch of emulated stuff. I don't know why I've suddenly got this bug, and I'm like, I could get this thing, and I could have every game from like the N64 era backwards on one little device. This is where my brain is going right now. But it's not a thing I actually need to be spending money on. But I'm watching videos about it because I do think it's interesting. Oh, hello. What'd you get? Firm meat cleaver of cruelty. That's a good game. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of good times with this game. I need to put a new weapon over here. If I was gonna stream it, I'd have to also get a capture card, which is a thing that I've never bothered to get, and I don't have any real particular need for it. Damage? Cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you back here. You guys just admiring the fireplace? Come on in. I'll just not see the gameplay, just look at me with my head down and see the top of my bald ass head while I'm enjoying the game. Be like, yeah, Mario, get it. It's not me. I know that this would not be me, but there's probably somebody out there that actually could make that kind of thing entertaining. Big hiking bag. I'm already wearing a big hiking bag, yeah. What did I pass up? The screwdriver? Is that what you're thinking of? Breaking windows. That's right. Right now I have like do not have a shortness of short blades. We've got tons of them right now, so I'm just not worrying about it too much unless they're high value. I saw you, zombie. I saw you. I don't really do puns. I'm very pun forward. Like I'm a big believer in puns. I'm not one of those people that dislikes puns, but I'm not very good at them. I'm pun positive, I guess, as you say. Oh, I did not know that they would actually do that with the walk menu. What's our weight like? I haven't checked on this in a while. 83 and holding? That's fine. Nice to meet you. No, not punitive. My when I used to play World of Warcraft, the guy who was our raid leader, was a pun master. Lots and lots of puns out of that guy. He was also colorblind, so every once in a while we would do a boss, or like we'd get ready to do a boss, and he'd be like, "All right, someone else has to call this one because I can't tell the difference between his attacks." Which I always thought was kind of funny. I think nowadays they probably have a colorblind mode in the game. Did not back then. Alright, let's go get into some trouble. Just in time, Frank. Attic spiders? Are you talking about just in general, or is this some sort of, is this a game reference? That's cool. Like one of the like stand-up ones, like you would, like it's at an arcade or something? Alright. Primary. Just in general. Secondary. Oh, sit down one. Who's this guy? Look at this guy. That was nice of him. I'm pretty proud of them myself. I can't help but notice that none of you are actually in the fire. Oh my god, they were gonna waste this because nobody got in the fire. Well, that was unfortunate. Whiff. Alright, well, how are we gonna do this now? Because I want to play it. I don't really have a good reason for it. Because I kind of want to play it in the form factor of like a Game Boy or type thing. Is more than anything that I take it with me when I travel and stuff. All right, well we'll go home and get the other bourbon bottle. But I don't. I'm. There's a certain amount of it that it feels to me like I'm talking myself into it just because the gadgetry's cool. Does that happens with me every once in a while, where I just find some piece of gadgetry that's kind of neat, and then I'm like, do I need this? Do I actually need this, or I just think it's fun? I think that's the situation I'm in right now. Alright, where's that other bourbon bottle? There it is. Yeah, I've seen that before, Shadow. I don't know if it means anything or if it's just a thing that happens sometimes. If you have any traits that can like trigger anxiety, like trigger panic and stuff like that, sometimes they get triggered weirdly, and I think that's part of it. Hey, Weekly. It's like, I have a Switch, and I have, you know, I have, Nintendo Online or whatever the hell they call it. So I have access to a whole bunch of handhelds, old Nintendo games, and I don't play those. So I don't know why it would be different if I had one of these other emulator things. So yeah, so it's one of those situations where I've just kind of found a new tech thing that I think is fun, and now I just have to convince myself that it's not a good idea to do anything with it. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Nope, Riverside. This is Riverside, we spawned here. I do remember the Nintendo GameCube. I feel like it would be weird if I didn't. I have a bunch of, I don't have a GameCube, but I actually have a bunch of GameCube games that I played on my Switch with a GameCube controller, because, you know, it was backwards compatible. Not Switch, Wii, sorry. Wrong system. Also, a friend of mine was getting rid of a bunch of GameCube stuff at one point, so I took all of his games. So that's part of the reason why I have a bunch of games. I have a basement. It's dirty and full of spiders. Hey, look at you. Nope, nope, run, stop. Can't believe I got away with that. Oh, that was crazy. How did I not get hit there? Just bouncing, I was just bouncing off the zombies the whole way along. Alright, me and my zombie friends are going to the hardware store. To the hardware store? I can't remember that. There's like a Weird Al song about hardware store. I have vague memories of it. Yeah, it was the big backpack that got my attention. Ooh, hit the car. I really don't want any of these zombies to wander into the Gigamart, so let's be careful here. Yes, sometimes I do have to remind myself that people find this to be a very hard game. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it an easy game even for me, but like it's not, I don't think I find it as hard as a lot of people do, just because I've lived in this game for so long. Come here, zombies. That ambulance actually looks like it might be in okay shape. They should take an hour. It should take 1 hour from the time that they get lit on fire until they die. So I haven't been watching the clock, but that's how it's supposed to work. This is surprisingly empty back here. I'm slightly weirded out by this. I think my fire is gonna go out before I get more. There we go. There's some more friends. I was knifing zombies. I've been knifing zombies for 2.5 streams. I can have a little fire as a treat. Yeah, what is a fire but a knife made of plasma? Hey, I've been very restrained. This is the first time I've done a burn in this knife playthrough, and we've been doing this. This is the 3rd stream that we've been in this playthrough, so. A little arson as a treat, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna focus on, maybe I'll take them back here to make sure there's nobody else, but I'm gonna focus on just trying to get them into the hardware store, not worry about too much else. I know, Isabel, I was just going along with the bit. A little worried about that. I hate how sometimes the sidewalks are very flammable. Alright, maybe I'll just burn out what I've got, because I think I might be losing this place if I wait too long. I'll be really bummed if we lose this because the sidewalks catch on fire. It's not very realistic. Alright, it's officially on the building now. And there's new zombies joining. I'm sorry, Isabel. Yeah, and it takes a lot to offend me. I usually tell when people are joking. Alright, we're gonna have to do a thing here. Because otherwise that's gonna be gone before I can get done, so. We are just gonna do a little roundabout. And then run. This is gonna be a speed loot. Come on, door be open. Yes, sweet. The fire extinguisher, that's funny. I don't know if we're gonna find a knife here, but I was hoping we might find a knife here. Not now, dude. Not now. Busy. Sledgehammer, that'd be nice, but oh well. Oh, and they're here. All right. Oh, mining helmet. All right, door. All right, we're done. Okay, that was not actually very helpful. That's too bad. I was hoping there would be a big knife. Yeah, I've never understood what the point of the padlock is. I assume maybe it's a multiplayer thing. It's actually kind of, I don't know, let me stay close. I was thinking about going to find more zombies, but let me just stay close because we might actually be able to get back in there and loot it a little bit more carefully. Because the fire is spreading, but it's not spreading as fast as I thought it was going to. All right. Mining helmet and tool belt. Take those. Also, if I hadn't, I would have lost out on the money, which we all know is very important. Hey, little. All right. Nothing. I'm sure I have a trowel. I should probably take that. Hand size qualify as short blade, don't they? Starting to hear the sound of fire, so oh, mining helmet light, I should take that. Otherwise the mining helmet's not nearly as helpful. Sledgehammer. Alright, that's it. That I knew was going to burn. The very, very flammable sidewalks has always been kind of a silly thing to me in Zomboid. Somebody's wearing a watch. Alright, let's check out this thing. Kitchen tongs. Important piece of medical equipment. Click clack. Yeah, it's in good shape. Battery, a little bit of gas. I can't do anything with it, but it's nice to know. You have a key. Also not super important, but it's okay. Think you're deaf? It's like something you would know one way or the other, Republic. Yeah. Tweezers, I mean, tongs are just giant tweezers, right? You can sterilizing water depends on the piece of the container. Some containers you can zap it, and some containers you can't. Hang on, I hear my dog coming downstairs and she needs her food, so I'll be right back. Never mind, good doctor's on it. I think it does. I'm not 100%, maybe we should try it. And figure it out. Get the gas out of here for our generator. Oh, probably not that much because that was like nothing. Oh, that's a little bit more like it. You know what? Let's use our tiny. These are tiny knives that go really fast. That's not working out so well. Turns out you probably shouldn't do that when you don't have any skill. Hey, Michael. Man, he was really bad about that. All right, let's not use our tiny knives that go really fast. Gotta build up some skill with that before I continue with that, because that's not working. Yeah, I have a shotgun, I just didn't bring it with me. I just thought, you know, why not? Don't worry, I'll be dead eventually. Plenty of time to be dead later. Whoops. Alright, so next time, whenever we finally run out of electricity, you know, from the grid, we'll have our generator all set to go. Yes, I think the restrictions of having to use the knives is forcing me to be a little bit more careful than I normally am. I don't need all of these at the moment. All right. I didn't know there was a short blade mod. News to me. All right, let's go outside. I have a feeling that some of those zombies probably wandered at least close-ish to the base, following the truck. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I gotta put that. I gotta put our $3 in the suitcase. Very important. Fortunately, our first $3. Loch Ness Monster. All right, I think on the next day we might. I suppose I should mark these off because they don't exist anymore. Where's my fire? Fire, fire, fire. That's on fire. That's on fire. I think I might go out into the wilderness to try and find a big backpack guy. Because I would like to switch. I would like to lose the big hiking backpack for the big green backpack. So I think tomorrow it's in the car for a little drive around the local wilderness area looking for one of those guys. I think that is the plan. Plus maybe we'll find somebody, like a hunter or something, that's carrying a combat knife or hunting knife, whatever the hell it's called. I don't want to set the world on fire. I've not started anything yet, Frank. Definitely just been sitting on my hands the last few days. I think I'll probably at some point in the near future. Don't like my singing. Do a tier list of the positive traits because I did the tier list of the negative traits. I should just waste some time and then go to sleep. Probably as a stopgap until the next time I do something else. I'm trying to psych myself up to delete all my raw footage of my One Painful Year series right now. That always takes a little bit of cajoling myself into being like, you don't need this. You don't need all this raw footage. It's just wasting up disk space. But it's tough. No, give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. I'll make a burger. Give me this. The newest one. The old one's raw footage is long gone. I think that was even recorded on a different PC than I have now. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's over a terabyte of footage. So it's eating up a lot of disk space, and so I need to get rid of it. But it's also just hard to do. Let's see if I can thread the needle on this. Just want it to not be frozen. Yeah, YouTube 4 was a good character. Throw that in there too. I know. It's not rational. It's part of my general issue that I have with I might need this itis, which is a affliction that has afflicted me for many years in many different games. But, you know, a more of a real world version of it. Create a burger. Add cheese. Add mayonnaise. Add mustard. Add more meat. There you go. Eat that bad boy. Let's eat this last little bit of ground stuff that we have for no reason. Alright, I'm gonna make a couple of burgers and then we'll freeze them for later. Eat the rest of that. Is away. All right. I was looking away for a minute there. Mayonnaise on an escalator. Hey, New York State. We're not allowed plastic, like single-use plastic bags. I don't have a problem with it. Works fine. Let's go see if we can find a big backpack. I have a couple, well, I have one external drive and like 3 internal drives because I've been moving, moving internal drives from computer to computer as I upgrade over the years. So like my last 2 computers before this, their former like primary hard drive is now like a secondary hard drive for me. So I have about, between all of my various hard drives, I've got about 5 terabytes of storage. I mean, I have one that I do specifically use for videos. That one is full right now. And then it's spilling over onto another one. There are houses and stuff out here, but that's not what we're out here for. We're out here to find hunting knives and big backpacks. I just need one of those. Trying to really hard not to run into anything, because I haven't really been driving at this speed for a while. Surprisingly quiet out here. Actually, there's like a couple zombies on the road in various places. Hello. Nope. Nope. This is just a strangely large group of zombies hanging out by this wrecked car. That's fine. Not what I want. It's like it heard me. It was like, oh, you don't think there's enough zombies around, huh? Here you go. Oh, this is the... We've made it over to the country club, which is not a place I intended to go. It's probably gonna cut down on the chances of finding big backpack zombie too. I don't think those are gonna be around the country club. Nope. Thought I saw something. Need an off turn. I don't want to be close to this place anymore. Thanks, League. That's what I'm hoping for out here. That's why I'm driving around. Also, the other option besides just the general, like, you know, the tight pack of zombies is a campsite along the side of the road. Oh, if I was using Sunday Driver, I would not be doing this. We'd be doing a different strategy. I'm tempted to stop for that, but I don't think I'm going to. Those were the worst. It was after doing the one painful year with all the negative traits, I could say, for me personally, that Sunday Driver and All Thumbs, I think it's called, the one that makes it slower to pick up and put stuff down, were the worst traits to deal with. Because it was just wasting my real life time. I was just like, ugh. It's made every project I wanted to work on so much harder. Oh, there we go. In there, bud? Yep, there he is. Alright, this will be interesting. +1 sprinting. Got him. What are you talking about, Mudpit? I'm not killing these guys. I killed the one I want. I don't need to kill these guys. Just need to get them far enough away that I can loot this body before they get it to me. And scene. Yeah, you never kill zombies if you don't have to. Alright, I'm way over here. I gotta get home. I'm gonna go the long way around just for the hell of it. I'm pretty proud of that, by the way. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn there too much, but I feel like that was, it was like textbook precision zombie killing. And pat myself on the back a little bit. Usually it's not quite that clean when I do that. It's the warehouses. All in the vents. Oh no, this is the backside of the country club. Boom. Almost got through there without hitting that tree. What's that, zombie? Yeah, we got time for a quick 18, right? Oh. Sure, I'll let you have the pennies. Remember, I guess I'll go straight, or where the various roads lead. I think this one goes straight back to our house without going through the city. I'm part of a Discord group that has a fair number of other YouTubers in it, and I was trying to ask about if anybody knew anything about the how one goes from the YouTuber to game development community manager route, because I feel like there's a fair number of community managers out there in game development land that were at one point, or still are, YouTubers. And I was like, that seems like a job I could do. I'd be a community manager. So I was just asking if any of them knew anything about it. And one of them was like, started trying to sell me on the idea of just becoming going full time on YouTube and just doing that instead. I was like, yeah, I made like $100 on YouTube last month. I don't think I'm quite at the going full time kind of level, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. All right, backpack switch time. Annotated map? For what? Louisville? I don't think that's gonna happen. The Carlins moved here. Debbie got to go to them if you need help. Debbie, go to them if you need help. Don't go anywhere at night. We saw those things all around the gym here. Yeah, I mean, well, streaming's always been. I personally have believed, and I don't actually know if this is true. This is just my own personal feeling on things, that making a living streaming is harder than making a living making YouTube videos. I mean, ideally you do both, but if you're going to choose one of them, making a living from YouTube is easier than trying to be a streamer. I actually will probably be emailing you about, or Discord messaging you about some things that I would like made for me. If and you don't mind. Because at some point in like a month, probably a month and a half, something like that, I'm going to put up that One Painful Year that we just finished as like a movie, like 3 hours and 3.5 hour movie. And I'll need a new new thumbnail for that, but that's a little ways off. I gotta let the dust settle a little bit, so it'll probably be like a month from now, probably early December maybe. I appreciate that, Zavi. Door sounds weird on that car. I have not. One of the things I'm actually thinking about for my next video is, this is a shamelessly stealing from Coco, but because he just did it. But I might do a short one day video like he just did, which I would recommend if you have not seen Coco Plays one day mod video that he just put up like 3 or 4 days ago. It was quite good. So there's a decent chance, no, it's not multiplayer. The decent chance that my next video is literally just me stealing his idea. Can't say for sure yet, but I don't know why I felt the need to turn that TV off. It was bothering me though that it was on. Yeah, Coco with Case, yeah. He's Slovenian, if I remember correctly. He's a good guy. Does good work. Oh, is it also multiplayer? Yeah, no, yes. The mod is also multiplayer, yes. I thought you were asking if his video was multiplayer. Not the mod itself. Should take that. Situation name? What do you mean? I don't know if I understood what that means. What you mean by that? I heard a zombie over here. Apparently I did not. Maybe he's upstairs. Oh, starting the burning, but that's the really CDDA. Is that what you're talking about? The built-in one? So, the name is a reference to another game called Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. 45 rounds, don't need those. Plunger. I mean, I think I've only ever survived it for a few days. Hey, gloves, finally. Looking for gloves for a long time. I mean, the very beginning of that challenge is very, I forgot I had the mod that let me see when I pick up stuff. Not expecting that. It's very RNG dependent right at the beginning, whether or not you get a good start. So normally if you try to jump a fence carrying something like this, you wouldn't drop it. I wonder if with this mod, if I drop it or not. Let's find out. Nope, you drop it. Okay. Well, sorry, Mr. Gnome. I don't want to walk all the way around to get you, so you're just gonna stay there. Cool. Yeah, but then I lose the protection of the fence. David will be fine over there for the time being. I'm unconcerned about David's well-being. Believe in that man. Maybe one of the frozen burgers. Eat. Well, I warmed it up in the oven. Not like I put it in the microwave. I mean, we are a chef. Got almost level 6 cooking. You know what? Do we still have infinite water? Yes. All right. Let's clean ourselves, huh? Before we lose out on water forever. Need this tank top in here. Hey, you might as well use it while you still got it. She's good. He is, I assume, upstairs with my wife because she's not here. She's doing all right. She's got groomed yesterday, which is good because she had been a little, we had let her go a little too long. That looks fully clean to me. Here, put a bunch of wet clothes on, including wet leather. Mmm, fun. Alright, now that I have gloves, I can actually pick up this glass off the floor without risking cutting my hands. My delicate little palms. Maybe not for you, but Andres knows what he's doing. He knows his way around a knife. Woke up a little too early here. I wish you could rotate these models in the Z-axis and not just the like X and Y. Because I'd love to flip it over so that you can see the top of it, or like stand it up so it looks like it's leaning against the wall instead of on its back like that. Oh yeah, I mean, I know you can do it in post, and I want to be able to do it in the game so you can decorate the base a little bit better. There is a mod that does that. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Let's burn off time until the sun's actually up. Look at this loop that I made. Zombies weren't cooperating with you. Jerks. I'm trying to remember over here. There's like nothing over here, right? It's like. A lot of zombies over here. Wish to see the water. This is probably a dumb move, but I'm gonna do a little work over here. I can't remember how many days into the game you have to get before combat knives or hunting knives start showing up in, oh, that was weird. Really know what just happened there. Start showing up in zombies. It's like is it 30 days? 2 weeks? I can't remember. That was a feature that I did not know about for a long time. It's one of those things that it seems like I should have known about for how long I've played the game, but I did not know about that at all. It's 10 days for hunting knives. big kitchen knife. I think we should be past that threshold now then, if that's the case. Yeah, 12 days. So maybe we'll start seeing some hunting knives. I was really, really sad when I discovered that you couldn't take these ice cream cones off the side of the building. I would have guessed reach, but either way, not that helpful. That flashlight. It was so clean. The problem with wearing a white bulletproof vest is that it shows all the blood. Kitchen knives. Oops. Take the eggs. Surprised that peach is still fresh. Hey, that was quick. Electrical one. Oh, right there. Kind of want to take the coffee machine with me. Nice addition to the base. Not, you know, for any actual reason other than that it's aesthetically pleasing. Churns are us. Bunch of rotten food. Cones. Apparently cones don't go bad. That's interesting. Hey, money. Money, money. I didn't check the other place for money. I need to go back. Go back for money. That surprised me too much. How do I still have more of these things to pick up? So can I combine, I think the answer is yes. Can I combine the cones and the ice cream together to make an ice cream cone? Well, apparently the answer is actually no. Well, that's a bummer. Can help on a choice, Republic? Oh, they don't have any money. Good are you? It's holding something, and I can't tell what it is. What are you holding, sir? Paintbrush. Was that Bob Ross? Was that supposed to be Bob Ross? Did I just kill Bob Ross? Confirm you're 18 to what end? I mean, some places are already doing that. Texas, Virginia, I think a couple of those states are doing that. It's not government though. It's I mean, it is a government issued ID, but but it's third-party companies that are doing the verifying. I mean, if you want to, if you're need to cover your ass about something, I would probably be the safer thing to have somebody to do a check, but it's definitely not communism either way. You could argue it's authoritarianism, but that's a different thing. 80% day 1, 5% starting on day 10. Thank you. The boot club. The boat club that has no boats. Worried about my ice cream melting. I'm gonna put it in here for now. Try to remember to come back for that before we leave. I mean, everything is a mixture of differing types. It's about how much one way or another you're willing to go. So, because, you know, I would also argue that Texas is a democracy, but they're also making you verify that you're 18 if you want to look at a porn site. So, yeah, it was. No, the ATMs don't have any money in them. strangely enough. You also can't dismantle them in any way or shape or form, so they're literally just decoration. Chocolate chip cookie. I don't know, Frank. I'm pretty sure I could dismantle you if I needed to. Potato. Hey, zombie. I don't think there's actually really anything in here I want. This is not a loot-rich environment. There's books upstairs. Nobody's using this locker room. Like, at all. Okay. Literally nothing. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this room because I have a feeling this locker room will be the same as the other one. Nobody's home. Okay, I'm gonna get away. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna get away from that door before they break in, but they've already broken in, so we're just going to go this way. Books, 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 books. Where are we on carpentry? Carpentry 1 is not any use to us. I guess I'll take carpentry 5 just in case. Don't need anything. And I think underground would always be worse. Unless you're dealing with like an imminent threat, I guess. But living underground sounds pretty terrible. If I picked up a farming book before. All right, mechanics. I think we have mechanics volume 1. I guess I'll pick it up just in case. What is this that you're doing, Republic? I'm curious as to what this project is that you're doing. I think I've probably pushed my luck in here too long. Get an ice cream and get out of here. Sounds like an interesting little thing. Not good with names. Maybe somebody else has a good suggestion for a name. Good capital city name. Whoops. I can get there this way. It's not where I meant to go, but that's okay. Oh, zombies over here. Capital city. There you go. How about Canberra? Yeah, I don't know if they're actually, I don't know if they will be changing it, but I really think that they should. One of the changes they should make for future stuff is to have it so that you can pick up a lot more of the things around the world. I would like that a lot, if basically everything was pick-upable. Oh, man. Ugh. My post-stream stretch there early. Well, it's one of the reasons, yes. I've not seen that zombie. Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna hold that book for a minute while I read the other ones. Okay, a bunch of these I don't need anymore. All right, Frank, thanks for coming out. Always good to see you. All right, I've actually done all three of these houses now. It's okay, I speak British. I understood what you meant. Done these two. Consider that thing as well. Probably going down here to hit the video store would be a worthwhile endeavor on the morrow. Well, I also speak Kiwi, Mudpit, so I'm quadrilingual. Airplane. I can't. I guess it's probably more appropriate to say that I understand Kiwi. I don't really speak it, because they have like one vowel, and they use it for all the vowels, which is hard to do if you're not from there. Six, something like that. I was watching the sorry, I'm going to harass your countrymen now, Mudpit. I was watching the Australian Taskmaster the other day, and I was thinking about how it's funny how many syllables you guys put in the word no. Yo. I know that was a bad impression, but like they would say the people on the show would say no, and it would be like 3 syllables long. Wait. Oh, 83 and climbing doubly. I should probably chill out on that. 2 letters, 3 syllables. .5.0. Unpack the aqua bottle. Let's put this one away. All right, let's go to the Vidya store. Bottle of water. That's usually a British thing. You make the British people say bottle of water. Bottle of water. Whoops. This is not exactly the direction I wanted to go, but I'll make it work. Mr. Wayne. Why do we fall down, Mr. Wayne? Hit vids. Gotta get them hit vids. Oh, oh, up. Hang on. To back it into things with the Sunday driver trait. A little harder there. Wait, coming? One money. My cocaine. You say my cocaine a lot? Michael? Is that a phrase that comes up a lot in your life? Try to remember to look later, Zavi. You can show 6. Dog Goblin 3. Hey, car zones 2 and 3. Is that the right Z squad? Yep, season 2, episode 3. That's the one you need. Show 7. It's a kind of underwhelming hit bids, I gotta say. I have I think maybe I've told this story before, but my wife has a Dead Wrong. Is that the right one? Is that the Dirty Harry one? I think Dead Wrong is the one. I can't remember. Has a colleague, or had a colleague, I guess, because she doesn't work at the university anymore. Had a colleague at the university who's a tenured professor, like 50-ish years old, and that we're friends with, and she will sometimes speak wistfully about cocaine. She used to be a thing that she did on a regular basis, and she misses it quite a bit now that she's a responsible adult. Yeah, Dead Wrong is the Dirty Harry parody. That was weird. But it's just very funny with her because it's like if you were to see her, it's not a person that you would expect. Let's just put it that way. Is that sugar? That's sugar. Yeah, as a person who doesn't do drugs and has never really had much of an interest in doing drugs, I always say that fentanyl really took the fun out of doing drugs. Like, just seems like it's so much more dangerous than it was previously. Care about either of those. Dismantle cameras. And I mean, so much of this stuff is various types of white powder. So it's like, which was it? Is it the white powder you want it to be, or is it the thing that might kill you? Oh, that was a key. Chevalier Titan. Hey, look, bourbon bottles. Might be able to find a use for those. Various types of alcohol that I don't really care about. I do care about your money, though. Give me your money. Oh, I didn't see if there was money in the film store. Splenda. That was a successful video store trip. I do say so myself. Let's roll past the gas station and see what it looks like, because if it's not super busy, I'd like to refill up and fill the gas cans I have. But I have a feeling that it's probably gotten a little busier while we've been gone. This doesn't look terrible. Let's see what we can do. Worst case scenario, we can always just bail. Lose this knife. Hate it when the like overhead thing, the like shift view thing for the combat mode gets out of whack sometimes. I'm like, I'm falling off the screen. Hey, Stoneforge. Crap. Hey, stay down. There we go. Okay, let's fill up the car. Fill all. All right, is that both of them? It's that one. What happened to the other one? I told them to do both, didn't I? Alright, got it now. Gas can, gas can. Time to go home. Woo. Take that, mailbox. This corner is starting to get a lot out of control. I have to come here and do something about all these zombies that are hanging out here. Safe and sound. Reminds me I didn't actually get our coffee machine out of the thing before. Okay, apparently I did that in the wrong place. There we go. All right, put our money away. Up to 12 money. Read the rest of Mechanics 1. And then we can watch the Car Zone videos. Which I think should be enough to get us... It might get us to what we need to do hot wiring. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I have 12 money.
This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first general...
I can, but I can't at this particular moment. She is not in the room with me. But next time I see her, I will.
evenly between the global initiative and anything else we wanted to add. But as you'll see now, in the story
That's number 1. Alright, we're gonna get to level 2 just off this one tape. Damn! Alright, guess we won't watch Car Zone episode 3 right now until I get the next book. Yes, fast learner, of course. Always. You know, always if I'm allowed to. Sharpened screwdriver. Is it the same as the kitchen knife? We can hotwire cars now. Look at us go. Now I'm gonna guess that at the many places I went to, I probably did not pick up this one. I did not pick up Mechanics Volume 2, even though I know we saw it, because I did not think that it would matter anytime soon. Sure, it's, I don't know why it would be on this show. Oh no, I did. For Mechanics Volume 2, look at me. Way to go. There's definitely not the possibility that that thing was just already on that shelf. Of course not. .30? Why are you waking up at 3:30? Well, I guess I'll read a book. Where's our water? Are we still on unlimited water? We are. We got a good roll on the water in this playthrough. It's been a long time since I've had water that lasted this long. Just doing the sink. I was tempted. I was thinking about doing the washing machine again, but let's do it this way. I think it may in fact actually be faster, which is kind of weird. .84. Holding steady. All right, let's go work on that corner. I need a second weapon. There we go. Ah, foggy. Ah, I almost gotcha. Almost gotcha. Thank you for the meat cleaver. Those two are coming? Is it just you two? I think they've got more coming behind them. One and one, that's what we're doing today. 1 and 1. I really need the bread knife at this point. Oh! Was that a knife? It is a hunting knife. Gimme. Finally got our first hunting knife. Stupid foggy day. Letter opener? Yeah. Really trying desperately not to accidentally get myself swarmed because of the fog. See zombies up there. See zombie coming at me from below. You got friends? Sounds like you got friends. I think there might be a zombie coming behind me right now too. Hey, come over the fence. Stop. No, there are zombies behind me, but they're not coming. Okay. I think we're almost to the point where our mohawk should be growing out soon. Day are we on? 15? Isn't it grow out on like day 20? Something like that. How far are we away on the next level of short blade? Close-ish. 540 out of 750. Glass shiv? Glass shiv, yep. Same. I know it's supposed to be like this is the game saying, all right, now it's time for you to stay home for a day. Do your home projects, but you're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do, Zomboid. I think we should be pretty close to the hunting knife getting a level. At which point I will probably switch to it. Yep, there it goes. What'd you get, hunting knife? Hasty! Quick weapons are now quicker. What's the matter, Red? You scared? Time to practice my stabbing. 56! 56! My voice is not in a good place to get quite as high as I need to for that voice, but... Yeah, it's like one of my only impressions is Roberto, the robot. Roberto the insane robot. Fleeting kitchen knife, that doesn't sound good. Can also kind of do Scruffy. Scruffy, janitor. Scruff is gonna die as he lived. Oh, that's alright. About time for me to wrap up for today. So let's get our dear stabby friend home, just as the fog is lifting. All right. All right, I'm closing up shop here for today. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you had a good time. Yeah. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.